Are we gonna make any reference to this fucking badass acrylic commission piece of art?
Yeah, speaking of Darfur, that's where it was painted, right?
Yes,
I
that's actually the conflict behind me. That's called Warrior from Darfur.
I keep getting it wrong. Was it Bulgaria? What was it? Czechoslovakia.
She's Czechoslovakian.
Czechoslovakian. This paint, for anyone that doesn't know, the saga of this painting. Kevin shows me this painting about, I don't know, 5 months ago. Right? We're talking about setting up the studio and what the shot is, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm commissioning some original artwork for the studio for myself." I was like, "All right, cool." And so he shows me, and you came across this woman's art somewhere,
On
right?
Instagram.
On Instagram, and he
Yes.
reached out. Didn't think there'd be any problem reaching out, to Romania for
Czechoslovakia.
for the commissioned artwork. And so here we are, months later. It arrived finally. It's a big piece. I don't think people can get from the perspective that you have there now, but it's a very large piece. And it was an original piece, was it not? Give her a shout
Yes.
out. What's her
Yeah.
name?
It's Renata Lang Langana. I I should let me just see if I can pull her up because she has an Instagram page. She's a beautiful red hair girl.
That's always the
Um,
prerequisite for buying. When Kevin buys art, it, it's it's the not just the work, but it's how the
it's
artist
it's
looks.
nice to
Right?
know that
You don't have a Warhol on your wall, clearly, or a Peter Max.
no. I believe that her tag is just Renart,
Okay,
Renart,
so there you go. A little plug if
and
you'd
I'll
like.
let me just see if I can.
You too can have yours 11 months from now.
No, it was much
If
quicker
you
than that.
if you reach out.
It was much quicker than that. She actually put it on like super duper speed dial.
It's
Uh,
remarkable that it comes intact like that. There's no damage or anything.
no,
Like I'd be
it
so
was
nervous in shipping something like that. Listen,
here's my artist. Here she is. You see that? That's my
yeah.
artist.
Did you even look at any of the art before you commissioned her? Or was that photo
No,
enough?
actually, um, I saw this picture
Right.
and I just absolutely love the brush stroke.
A lot of texture in there
Yeah,
too.
it
Very
was
cool.
amazing. And I saw it just going through Instagram. And then I saw another painting like the next day that was completely different color scheme. But I could tell it was the same. So I fucking looked back and I remembered it was Ren something, but I had no idea who the artist was. And I went back and looked it up, and I was just like, wow, like I don't think it ever like I don't give a fuck if you come over my house and you're gonna change out my air conditioning. I'd rather you look like fucking Tony Curtis than fucking some fat fucking piece of shit.
Mm.
That's just me. I
Hmm.
mean, art's beautiful, and if the person's attractive, I think that they're gonna put out
So
a
she
good.
kind of lives through the art there. Here she is.
There
Let's
she
see a
is.
little of her work. It's intense.
Yeah.
Got a little ink. Is that some ink on her leg there? A little bit. There's that stroke you were talking about with the
Yeah, she got some ink.
that green dress there. Can we go into that there for a second here? We're clearly advertising more than the art. She's very smart. She got you on the hook. Now, can we get an affordable painting here? We have to be mindful of our audience. Not everybody listening to us has
I wanted to
75 films to their
I
credit.
wanted I'm not kidding you. I want to think that all in, including FedEx from Czechoslovakia, 4K.
Okay, it's a big piece too.
Yeah.
It's sizable.
11
So
soft.
11s.